Okay. So starting with the lunge warm up, remember you step backwards, put the opposite hand on the ground, rotate toward the leg that's forward, frame the foot, shift back, drop the head. You're trying to drive the back heel into the ground and the front toe up. Then you step up with balance and then stretch that quad that was behind you. And then you repeat that on the other side. A little tight in that chest there. And I want you to do 5 on each side, so that will be a total of 10. Yeah, I like these shoes, but the shoelaces keep coming in loose. I don't know why. It's annoying. There we go. Here's Miss Kathy.
Oh.
Careful there, Julie. It's a good thing that wall's there. Yep. So I'm on number 3. We're running a little behind. I'm going to do 1 more on each side. Really focusing on my breath. Expand that rib cage a little bit, especially on the twist. Just feels so good. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to mute you guys. Good morning, Kathy. I'll say good morning first before I mute you. Where are you? There you are.
Track the time.
Putting your sneakers on. Okay, I'm gonna mute you guys just so that I can, whoops. There we go.
All good.
All. Okay. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna start, actually I'm gonna grab some really light weights because I wanna use the weights on the reverse Superman. So reverse Superman. Then plank with a dumbbell switch. So the plank with the dumbbell switch, I'm gonna ask you today to make sure on the plank on the dumbbell switch, you don't drag it across. Don't drag it. Pick it up and put it over there, right? And then of course you're making sure you're not shifting your hips or rocking. Wider feet is easier, closer hands is easier. And then dead bug, but we're gonna do dead bug with either 1 or 2 dumbbells. So if I have like 5s or 3s, you can use 2 dumbbells, right, on the dead bug, and we'll do it as a crunch. It's not the leg and the arm that are moving. It's the leg and arm that you're not moving, that you're really focusing on. So this doesn't turn out or go down or come in, and this doesn't fall or move around. Okay, so you look like arms over your shoulders, knees over your hips. Okay, if you have only 1 dumbbell, because it's too heavy, whatever you have, let's say a 10 or something, you can do 1 dumbbell and do it like that. Okay, if it bothers your neck, then just keep your head on the floor. Okay, so dead bug, and then side plank dumbbell knee touch. That's a mouthful. So we've done the side plank before where we touch like that, where we touch the ground, but this time you're gonna touch, right? So, sorry, this one. So the same one that we did last week, but we're adding the dumbbell to it. So again, I'd go really light with that dumbbell, okay? So 20 reverse Superman, 20 plank dumbbell switch, 20 dead bugs, and then 20 side plank knee touch on either side. 3 rounds, no stopping. Okay, I will kind of pause to make sure you guys are all with me, but let's go ahead and start with the reverse Superman. Okay, you burn Julie's done 1 calorie. She's burned 1 calorie so far. You go, Julie. You go. Here, want these?
What are you gonna use?
I'll use the 5, so it's fine. Sure? Yeah, it's okay. All right, so starting on reverse Superman, face down. Palms are down. Remember, it's 3 moves. Squeeze, roll, and reach. Your breath, you exhale as you lift. And yes, your lower body is nice and relaxed. We're just trying to wake up those upper back, rotator cuff, those postural muscles that are quite dormant with our lifestyle of computers, driving, sitting. I'm on number 7. And for me, I really focus on my left side, feeling that left tricep as I extend toward my feet. Remember, we always start, at least I always start, with your core, right? Starting almost like an extended warm-up. I have 1 more rep, I think. And okay, and then once I finish that, I'm gonna do the plank, switching 1 dumbbell from one side to the other. I would use something a little bit heavier, at least a 5, preferably something like a 10 or 7.5. Holding the plank, I'm gonna take my feet wide and switch the dumbbell from one side to the other. Focusing on not moving my hips. I'm on number 10, so I'm gonna bring my feet a little closer to each other, just challenge myself a little. Your hips should only be the height of your shoulders. What number is that? 15, right? I've got 4 more. One. Whew. Yeah, that wakes everything up. Quads, arms, core. Okay, bringing my mat back out. Dead bug. Again, something like 5-pound weights or 1 10-pound weight. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. So I've got my dead bug position. So if you're using just 1 dumbbell, you just have to worry about that other leg not moving, okay? If you're using 2, then you're focusing on not moving both the opposite arm and opposite leg. Now you can do the same opposite pairs for 10 and then switch, or you can alternate. Keep that arm over the shoulder and knee over the hip. What number, Julie? Julie, what? What number? Yeah, 14. I can feel the core starting to kick in. And 20. Yeah, that starts to burn. Whew, I like that one. Okay, side plank, knee touch. So same as we did last week, but now you have a dumbbell in your hand. My arms are already shaking. That's probably a bad thing. If you don't want to use a dumbbell, you don't have to. So when your hips are up, right, you're touching, then your hip comes down, you touch your knee to your elbow, 20 on each side. I'm on 10. Yep, you gotta touch your hip. Are you cheating? See, I can't turn my back on her for 2 seconds. Oh my gosh. She's doing the baby way? No, not the baby way. Don't do the baby way. No, it's up and over. Oh, that's not it. No. Okay, other side if you haven't started already. Ouchie. Tap that hip. I'm on 10. Make sure that hip touches the ground. Whew. Mine, it fell down. My weight, Kathy's giving us crap because we put our weight down. I was just modifying based on my today's body. You following me? Sure, blame it on me. Okay, round 2, reverse Superman. What are you gonna do with this second round? How are you gonna dial it up a notch on the second round? How about not heavier, don't go heavier. How about a little time under tension? So spend a half a second extra at the top and really focus on that exhale. 20 reps, here we go. Lower body relaxed. Think about that breath. Exhale, draw that stomach in. I've got 10 more because I'm spending just a little bit more time in that lift. And 10. Whew. Okay. Dumbbell switch. Same thing as last time. I'm going to do 10 reps, and then I'm going to bring those feet in a little bit closer than when I start. And remember, you want to pick the dumbbell up and put it down. Don't drag it. Drive those heels back. Flex those quads. Hips shoulder height. I'm on 10, so I'm going to bring those feet a little closer. Driving my heels back. Flexing my quads. Oop, I just dragged it. Keeping my hips down. And 10. I like those because they're over quick. Whoop, let me let somebody in. Oh, Kathy needs to be let back in. There we go. Okay, dead bug. Changes on this would be go heavier. So I started with 5 last time, and the abs kicked in around 14. Like I really felt like I wanted to stop. So I'm gonna go a little heavier and see if I can get them to kick in a little sooner. My arms are shaking, of course. Little slower is better. I'm on 10. There goes the abs, 11. Focusing on that knee, especially for me, it's my left knee, keeping my left knee quiet. Whew. Yeah, that was a little harder. Okay, and then I'm gonna start on the opposite side for the elbow to knee touch with those hips. Option is, remember to, if you wanted, instead of having the legs straight like that, you can come with a bent knee, right? So you come with a bent knee and reach out like that on that bottom leg. Okay, when you guys are ready. I'm on 10. I've got 5 more. Whew. That was tough. But I held the weight the whole time because then when Kathy gave me shit. You know when Kathy Smith is calling you out, it's not good. That's not good. Okay, switching to the other side. Again, whatever you do on one side, you got to do on the other. So if you had to bend your knee for whatever reason, please make sure you do the exact same thing on the other side. So let's say you got to 10 and you had to bend your knee. Then on this side, get to 10 and bend that knee. Or you had to put the weight down. I'm on 10. Woo. Oh, I'm sliding. And 20. Okay. Jill's about to jump for joy. We're only gonna do 2 rounds. Okay, I can't do 3. I don't have time for 3. Grab a sip of water really quick. Whew. Yeah, only 2, just because We have so much more to do, and it's already 20 after. Yeah, it's a long because we're doing 20 reps. Okay, grab a sip of water. Okay, so next one, the mat, you don't need the mat at all unless you're gonna use it for push-ups. The dumbbell you're gonna use is for an overhead press, and let's see, and it's 2 dumbbells. 2 dumbbells, overhead press. Now, side note, it's gonna be very similar to last week where we did, remember how we did the lunge with the overhead press and then the dips and then the lunge overhead press and the push-ups? We're not gonna be doing the tapping this time. We are gonna be overhead pressing the whole time. So 5 pounds, seriously, go light, okay? It's gonna be a lot. Now, instead of just the overhead press today, we're gonna be doing single-legged deadlift, right? This is Jill's favorite. Single-legged deadlift into the overhead press, right? Single-legged deadlift into the overhead press. 20 of those. Then dips for 20. That's why I have the bench here. So you need a chair or a bench. Then the other leg, single leg overhead press for 20. And then 20 push-ups. Now it's only 2 rounds, right? So let's silver lining. It's 2 rounds. Okay, you're not gonna die. Although it's gonna feel like you're gonna die. You might die, but I don't know, it's a pretty good way to go, I think, right? No? How'd she die? She took Anna's class. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Okay, so we're gonna start with our right leg forward. Left leg is back. Here we go. Single-legged deadlift, and then overhead press. So those of you who know me know I got a bad left knee. So that's why I have the mat down, because that left knee is just not as stable as the right one. So I'm on number 4. I'm on 7. On that single-legged deadlift, I'm really lifting that left leg, keeping my back nice and straight. I'm on 10. I'm on 15. Ooh, that right leg is burning. I love it. I'm on 18. And 20. Okay, you guys, dips. Find a chair, find a couch, coffee table, something stable. We'll put Kathy on one side, Julie on the other. I'm gonna watch. Ready? 20 reps. Can I get in there? Okay, here we go. 20 reps. Finish at the top. 4, think of pushing on the thumb side of your hand. The thumb side. 10 more I have. I've got 3, 2, 1. So I don't need to tell you, those overhead presses, those are gonna feel just awful. All right, I'm letting you know ahead of time. I know how they're gonna feel, okay? So left leg is forward, right leg is back, single-legged deadlift, overhead press. You don't have to touch your knee, 3, but because I touched my left knee, I touch my right knee. I do want you to, though, bend your knee like that, you don't have to touch it to the ground if you don't want to, but you got to bend that back knee. I'm on 7. Ooh, that left 8, that left leg is already kicking in. Woo! It's gonna be so fun. Come on, Julie. Nice flat back, guys. I've got 5. I'm on my last one. 1. Ay, ay, ay. Left leg is burning in a good way. Okay. Push-ups. You have 20 of them. Should all 20 be on your knees? I hope not. I hope not, right? I hope we got a couple. And I'm gonna have you take a look up here really quick. If you are gonna attempt it on your feet, this is not it. I would rather see this, right? I'd rather see those, right? If you're gonna do it on your feet and you can't go all the way down. Okay, when you're ready, if you haven't already started, 20 reps. I'm on 14. Oh my gosh. Oh, we are sweating up here, that's for sure. Okay, grab a sip of water or finish up. Either way, no rush. Oh, my arms are shaking. Okay. All right, I'm putting my mat this way. We are going to start with the left leg forward though, first. So left leg forward, right leg back. If you find that that front foot, you're losing your balance and that front foot keeps rolling out a little, what you need to think about is the big toe joint, the ball of the foot behind the big toe joint. So as you're here, stepping down on that big toe joint, and as you come here, and then coming back up, see how I'm pressing down a little bit so I'm not falling over to the side. You actually might fall in a little, but just try it and see if that helps. Okay, you guys ready? Look how they've already started. I'm stalling. Left leg is forward. I was stalling, maybe just a little. Yeah, when I focus in, on the inside edge of that foot. You're activating muscles in the inner thigh, helping to stabilize instead of just falling over to the side. What number are you on, Julie? 9? Okay, that's what I thought. Last set of these, right? Last set of these. I have 5 more to go, and my left leg is on fire. I've got 2 more. And 1. Oh my goodness. Okay. Finish it up. Whew. Okay, find your chair, your stool, your coffee table, whatever it is. Thumb side, right, of your hand. So when you push out, kind of maybe think of those elbow pits, your elbow pits kind of popping out, right? Stick the chest out. Okay, here we go. Let's get this further away so we can straighten our legs.
Oh, yes.
Right? There you go, huh? 2, 3, 4. Really finish at the top, squeeze it. Two more, I have. I sound like Yoda when I talk like that. 2 more I have. I sound like Yoda. 2 more I have. Oh, okay. All right. Other leg last time. Yeah, we're running right at 6. Now we're at 35. That should take us to like 42, 44. Okay. Right leg is forward. Oh, I can feel my triceps. Here we go. Single-legged deadlift. Remember on that single-legged deadlift, keep the eyes down. You want the back of your neck to be nice and long. You don't want to be in the deadlift and you're kind of sticking your chin out trying to look forward. Keep your chin down. I'm on 7. I'm finding also on this foot, I'm just a little bit more stable on this right foot. I don't feel myself supinating or that inside edge of my foot rolling up. I'm on 11. I'm starting to feel that right glute kick in. Hang in there, Julie, come on. I've got 3 more, thank goodness. Whoop. And 1, good. Oh, Oh, I'm so happy those are over. So happy. Okay. I've got the mat here just in case I drop to my knees, literally drop. Or I pass out. We'll save my knees, not my face, but okay. Okay, here we go. It's strong legs. I've got 5 more left. One. Dang. All right, guys, get some water. Okay. I saved the best for last. Julie's like, what are we doing? I keep losing Kathy, and I lost her again. She's been coming in and out like 3 times. Okay. So very similar to last week, but not burpees. You're welcome. You're welcome. Skater touches, right? So skater, and you have to touch, right? Skater, balance, and touch. Not so good on that side. Bridge, chest fly on the heavy side. So from that to bridge, chest fly, right? Be conscious, careful on the chest fly. When a lot of times when I have people bridge up, they have a tendency to do this with the weights. So keep the weights right over the chest. All right, so I might cue that even though if I don't see it. Then, and then, so squat, side jump, up. And that's not a burpee. That's not, no. That's not a, that's squat, side jump. Hold the squat, side jump, come back in, squat, got it? Quad burner. Those would be timed, by the way. The skaters and the side jumps are timed. And then tricep side push-ups. Okay, tricep side push-up. I like to put my hand behind my head. Legs are out straight. This hand is thumb facing me, and you're just gonna push yourself up. Ow, my hip is still hurting from my fall. Ouch. And push yourself up. 20 on one side, 20 on the other. I'm already tired. Okay, so the skater touches, 1 minute. 1 minute on the skater touches. Okay, Kathy, poor Kathy, she keeps, oh, her iPad died. Okay, all right, you guys ready? So skater touches, Kathy's ready. Set and go. So skater touches. So for me, I'm looking to really bend into that standing leg. So instead of bending over like this, I'm squatting into that standing leg a little bit. Really get down and up in that standing leg. You are halfway there. Julie just gave me a moan that didn't sound like a happy moan. It wasn't happy, was it? It was a, seriously, Anna? Moan. You've got 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was hard. Okay. Okay, something challenging. Chest fly, bridge. No rush, these are not timed, these are numbered. 20 reps. Okay, so hips are up and weights are up. Okay, when you're ready. Do me a favor, pause at the top and really push on your feet and squeeze your butt. Slow it down now. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, don't bend your elbows as much on the way down. Don't lock them out, but don't bend them as much because I'm on number 12. Martine, where are those weights? Are they over your chest? Push on those feet, guys. Squeeze your butt. I've got 4. And 1. Yeah, that was good. Whew, I think you need heavier weights next time, Julie. Yeah, those are too light. Okay. Okay, I'm super sweaty. I'm loving it. Okay, reset my clock here. So just going over this quickly, make sure you got room to your sides. Careful about the stuff around you. So you're gonna start in that squatted position. You put your hands on the floor. You jump out to the side, jump back in, back to your squat, repeat. Don't come out of the squat. Okay, ready and go. So you stay squatted, come back to your squat. So for me, what I'm doing when I jump in, trying to make sure I land those feet right side by side to each other. Starting to feel those quads kick in. 30 seconds by, halfway there. Woo! 20 seconds. 10. Come on, Julie. 3, 2, 1. Damn. Yes. That was badass. Okay. I'm gonna use my mat because of my other hip. Woo. So I'm gonna start on my, oh my God, I can't talk. I'm gonna lay on my right side, right? So I'm pushing. Oh. Oh my gosh. These are harder than I thought. I'm on 10. I've got 5 more. One. Yeah, you just spin around or flip over, whatever's better. Whatever, I don't care. Probably feels a little awkward, right? 4, but obviously, right, you're bending your elbow and straightening your elbow. 6, that's what your tricep does. Just goes to show you don't need fancy equipment. Just need a couple dumbbells, some imagination, and your own body weight. I'm on 14. One. So it's kind of like, I call it a GIF. How to way to make it harder? Hold on, of course, Kathy's asking that. First, let me tell you, so gift with purchase. Gift with purchase, right? You're pushing yourself up almost like a side crunch, right? So as you're extending that arm, you could also think about crunching that side. So Kathy wants to know how to make that harder. Don't rest, like barely touch the ground, barely. Like don't come down and then try to push yourself off a little with that side. Barely, excuse me, touch the ground. That's how you can challenge yourself. And let's say you're like, well, Anna, that was hard enough. Well, how about you do 5 where you don't barely touch and then kind of rest a tiny bit and then 5 again. Try it that way. All right. All right. Skaters with a touch. 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Ready, set, and go. So on this one, if you wanted to challenge yourself, 2 ways of doing it. Speed, right? And distance. How far can you jump out? Woo! Bend that standing leg. 30 seconds already. Are you counting, Julie? Julie's counting. 20 seconds left. It's her coping mechanism. Oh my gosh. 10 seconds, guys. Thank God. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Okay. Grab some weights. Chest fly bridge. Okay. What'd you get? 12, good girl. Okay. Got my feet between shoulder and hip distance apart. Weights up, so I'm gonna bring my hips up. Here we go. 20 reps. Think of this as a way for, right? Because to counter the work you're about to do in those squat with the side jump, you know how your quads are burning? So really squeeze your glutes. Really fire up those glutes. Where are the weights? What number are you on, Julie? 12? $60. Who knows what it's, she's on 50. Is this 20, Julie? And 20. Okay, because sometimes it's hard to talk and count at the same time. Oh my gosh. I like these side jumps with a squat. These are fun. Like in a very, masochistic sort of way. Okay, resetting my clock. You guys ready? You ready, Jill? I don't know. I think Jill and Jamie went for coffee. They're not even in there. Okay, I see a body moving around. There's somebody in there. Okay, set and go. Is it too early to think about ski season? Because that's what I'm thinking about right now, is that quad burn, going down those long runs. 30 seconds. 20 seconds left. Get your butt down on that squat, Julie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn. No, you're not laying down. Okay, I'm gonna start on my left side this time. So using my right arm first. Okay, hand behind the head. By the way, if this is really just too hard, if you put your hand on the floor, this arm, it makes it easy, maybe too easy though. Okay, here we go. So I'm doing what I mentioned before, which is 5 in a row, barely touching if at all. And then resting for a second or 3. I'm on my last set of 5. Oh. Whew. Oh my gosh, we're done after this. And look at that, right on time. It's 8:55. Sheesh, I'm a freaking genius. You ready? How many calories you burning now, Julie? 5 calories? One. She says she has a slow metabolism. 10. So as you lift up, right, you kind of can crunch that left oblique. Whew. I've got 5 more left. One. Oh my gosh. That was a lot. Let's stretch you guys out. We have a little bit of time. I really want to stretch out my back a little bit. So come onto your knees. Knees are wide, wider than your shoulders. You're going to drive your hips back. Reach your arms forward. Put your forearms on the ground if they'll reach, and then your forehead. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to inch my butt toward my heels. Now I can't touch because of my knee, but if you're touching, great. And then once I inch my butt back, I'll keep my hips where they are and then inch my hands back forward. And that's how I feel the stretch in my lats. My arms are shaking just a little. And big, deep belly breaths. So you can feel the stretch all the way down to your groin. Big breath in your belly, feel it expand, and then just feel your whole body sink on the exhale. Go ahead and lift up your torso. Walk your hands over to the left. Put your right forearm back down. Put your head back down. Take your left hand and push yourself over to the right. And you should feel that whole right side of your body stretching. Armpit, rib cage. Good, come up. Switch to the right side. Lay your left forearm down. Put your forehead down. And with your right hand, push yourself over to the left. And breathe into that left rib cage. Really take a big breath. Feel the rib cage expand against the stretch. And then exhale and just settle into it. Okay, and come on up. Whew, we could stretch for like another hour. Oh my gosh, you guys. Whew. That was awesome. Unmute you. Yeah, you guys, excellent job today. And I will see you, Julie Bean. I'll see you on Tuesday. Or no, today is Tuesday. I'll see you on Thursday.